Hello, and thank you for joining me for another exciting episode of Cocktails, Cake and Crafts. Or is it Cake, Cocktails and Crafts? I don't remember what my own channel is called, but I'm sure you know because you're on it. Anyway, we're gonna do some tea infused gin and vodka, just to show you how easy and quick this is. Now, with the fruit infusions that I do a lot of, they take longer. The fruit sits in there and marinates for at least 6 weeks. But with the tea, it's kind of like making iced tea. They come up pretty fast. So you can make like a portion size and have a cocktail. They're not hugely difficult, and I'm just about to demonstrate that to you. So I have my cute little spice rack, really, but I've repurposed it as my little cocktail test tube tray. And I have that in the background for you. I'm going to do the front ones in vodka and the back ones in gin. But I have several teas here that I'm going to try. And if I can open them, here we go. So this first one, I kind of collect tea because I really love tea. This is a Linden Tea. So I'm going to open this tea bag. And I'm just going to put some in each. I really should have kind of done this before, shouldn't I? But that's okay. And the proportion wise, probably put half a bag in each of these little test tubes. Again, it's something that's sort of to your own taste. So with the herbal teas, you can go heavy because they don't get that bitter flavor if you leave it in too long or you put too much in. But if you're using black tea, keep an eye on it, because my first time doing this, I used Earl Grey and I left it in way too long, and basically it's undrinkable. I mean, you can mix it with like coconut milk and sweet things and try and make it taste good, but I much prefer it when I can just drink it by itself. So this one is a hibiscus tea. So again, I'm hoping this comes out a really pretty color, because you know the hibiscus does tend to, I'm going to use my little funnel because that'll make life easier for me. I think I need a little more of that. Luckily I have another tea bag here. I don't know, this is a Buddha tea. I quite like it, it's very nice. It's a good non-caffeinated tea for the evening, she said. Again, I'm not promoting anything on this show. I'm just giving you my personal preferences, much as they matter, right? Okay, so the next one is another herbal one. It's a lemon ginger, which is nice and zingy. And we'll see how it translates into vodka form. Oh, this is a fancy tea bag. It opens both ends. I hope I don't spill my tea everywhere. Ah, that looks good. Okay. And then this one, I don't know if I've talked about this before. This is magical butterfly tea. And this is a tea that contains the, it's a magical butterfly flower, I don't know. And it changes color when you add acid. So if you put lemon in it, it goes from a really nice deep purpley color to a very kind of fuchsia pink. But these flowers are too big to go through my little filter, so I will just pop them in like that. I feel like Empress Gin uses this in their formulation for that purple gin that they have. I don't know though, so don't quote me on that. And this is a black tea. So this is my Earl Grey with lavender. And put that in. I'm making a mess over here, but that's okay. I'll be cleaning it up later. My mother doesn't live here. All right. Okay, so that's the tea in place. And so I'm going to do the front row. I'll do the front row in gin, and I'll do the back row in vodka. So I've got my handy dandy little thing here, and I hear that beeping in the background. You know what that is? That's my dinner. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, where were we? I'm back. Just had to go and check the chicken. Yeah, it's not a euphemism. I'm gonna pour some of this Bombay gin in the front. Fill up these little test tubes. You know what I should have done? I should have seen how much is in each of these test tubes, like how much they hold. I'm thinking maybe they're around 2 ounces, do you think? Looks about that. Maybe 1.5 ounces. Handy to know when you're making a drink. Although, to be fair, a lot of the time when I'm making a drink, I just pour things in until I find it fills the glass. Oops, I need a little bit more in there. Okay, that's that one. All right, I'll put my wee corks in there. Boop. Boop. Sound effects are extra. All right, and now I'm going to do vodka in the back. Let me just wipe this out. Sorry, I'm coming very close to you. If I'd known I was going to get that close to the camera, I'd have put more makeup on. All right, vodka in the back. I can't really see what I'm doing, which is really clever. I should probably take the front ones out, or done those ones first. Alright. Oh no, I'm out of vodka. Fear not. I have another. Alright. Glug glug. Alrighty, well, I'm going to put the lids on these ones. Just make it easier for myself to not spill everything when I pick it up. And you can see they're already starting to go. This hibiscus one is going to look really pretty. And this is the magical butterfly tea. All right, well, I'm gonna leave you to watch the colors develop, and I'll be back. What do you think? This is the Linden one. I'm not expecting much color out of it. These ones, oh, they're going to be pretty. Okay, I'm going to go get a strainer. I'm going to call these done. Back in a mo. The true test, of course, is to try it. So, what do you think? Vodka or gin? Which should I go with? Because I'm going to show you all the pretty colors. So let me, okay. Let's pour these out. see what they look like. I'm gonna go with the gin first. That was in the front. So we'll try this Linden. I have to wash these test tubes out, aren't I? So here you go, sort of tea color, as you would expect. Does have a nice fragrant smell. That's good. It's almost sweet. Quite delicious. Alright. I'm not going to drink all of these tonight. Oh, this is the hibiscus. This looks really pretty. Oh my goodness. What a great color that is. Wow, it looks like wine. It's so dark. That's amazing. Let me try it. You can smell the hibiscus. Oh wow, that is so good. This one I'll be having later, for sure. Super delicious. I feel like I should clean this out. I don't want to get hibiscus into the rest of them. Okay, this one was the lemon ginger. Let's see how that turned out. Love experiments. This is quite cloudy. It looks like the lemon ginger tea. Well, it would because it is lemon ginger tea. Oh, I can smell the ginger. It's very gingery. All of these are good. Now, I know that this one's good because this is one I've made before. The Magical Butterfly Tea has quite a florally taste to it. It's really good if you mix it with other stuff. But the fun part of it, of course, is watching it change color. So it starts off this dark purple, and then if you add lemon, it goes pink. It's really pretty. Yeah, it's good as a gin. Only had it vodka before, so now I'm trying the gin one. Okay, so this is the Earl Grey, and as I said, the last time I tried this, I didn't like it. I left it for too long, so I'm hoping that 30 minutes is the charm. Okay, it looks a lot better in color compared to the last batch I did, which I left way too long and it ended up almost black. It was so dark. Oh, this is a nice fragrant smell to it. I can definitely smell that lavender. That's good. All right. So one of my favorites is chai tea. I love that. I've made several batches of chai tea already. It is a favorite of mine. But the Earl Grey, I taste that. Oh, I love that aftertaste. It tastes very like a cup of tea. Anyway, so those are the gins. The vodkas, as you can see, are basically the same thing. I'm not going to bore you by decanting all of those on camera as well. As you can see, I strained the rest of them and put them back in their little test tubes. I had to wash the test tubes out first. And now I'm going to have a cocktail. I made one. I used the hibiscus. So I used hibiscus gin, a little of a gin-based elderflower liqueur that I have, and I garnished it with a little thyme from my garden. Sláinte.